It's the Shitcase Cinema.
You're free.
Hello Shitcase fans, it's been a while. Neil Breen. Such a powerful name. 2 words that sum up everything. Now, I suppose it was only fitting that I do a Neil Breen film on my return to doing bad movie reviews. Makes sense. Now, if you saw my movie review last year of his debut film, Double Down, or if you've seen one of his movies in general, you have an idea as to how bad they are on every conceivable level, so I'll try to refrain from pulling them apart because, frankly, that would be every single second of footage. So with that, let's dive straight into the mind of Neil Breen and see if we can survive this one. So this is I Am Here. Come on, and this is nothing to do with me. Sigh. Now. This is Breen's idea of tension building, no doubt. Right, straight off the bat, technically there should be 3 dots or periods, whatever you want to call them, the ellipsis. Anyway, Breen has 4 for added drama. You goon! Our main man appears in a desert, probably the same one he used to film half of the Double Down movie that I reviewed, and he appears to be a Jesus wannabe mixed with robot parts. I'm saying appears because, surprise, surprise, Neil Breen never explains most of what is going on, and because he has stigmata on his hands and feet, only on one side though, well done Breeny boy, guess he forgot as he was too busy gluing computer circuitry onto his arms and his chest, which he maybe took from his many laptops in Double Down. He is therefore Robot Jesus. I mean, if you remember in Double Down, he could do anything, so how do you follow that up in your next movie? Yeah, you essentially become God. Makes sense, yeah? Well, Neil Breen's mind it does. But I mean, let's just look at this sad sack for a second. It gives you the perfect idea for what to expect over the next 85 minutes of watching this. Utter incoherent Breen comedy gold. It's priceless. Oh, and he comes from space in a crystal ball. Say no more. So he appears before 2 drunk and drugged up lowlives who shoot him, but he doesn't die because he's Robot Jesus, obviously.
Holy shit.
Your weapons cannot harm me.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Run!
And he freezes them with Breen powers and steals their clothes and their pickup truck. Do you ever wonder if Neil Breen is aware of what comedy is, because he sure knows how to make a comedy film work. Remember Double Down where he spends most scenes asleep in his car for no reason? Well, he now has a pickup truck to relax in, so he's really splashing the cash now on 5-star accommodation. Then he ventures into Las Vegas. Just like in Double Down! How amazing is that? Now he sometimes helps people down on their luck, like this old man in a wheelchair.
I don't feel so good. Cancer chemo is kicking my ass. I always wanted to see this before I died. I only have a month to live.
Wait, what? You always wanted to see it? You can see it from your homeless spot. What are you talking about? And how can you even afford hospital treatment? Well, there, you've seen it. Now die happy. But mostly Robot Jesus will rant about how humans have ruined the earth and are a waste of time, which is a fair point really, and he'll always go back to the reliable pickup truck because he's obviously spent a fortune on production values on it, so it needs to be shown in action as much as possible, whether sleeping in it or just cruising around. I just thought as well, as he's essentially God and he's disappointed in the human race he's created, he's not going to find much good in Las Vegas, aka Sin City. Oh, and when he dreams, we see a cheap zombie mask rubbing noses with a woman who clearly doesn't want to be there. I mean, is it meant to be Robot Jesus? I have no idea. Breaking away from Breen, just so we don't slip into a coma, we meet this young lass starting a new job at a solar energy company.
Seriously. I'm so excited to be working here.
Seconds later, she loses her job.
I'm so sorry, but due to the poor economy, we're gonna have to lay you off.
Then her apparent twin sister tells her to become a stripper.
Become a stripper? There is no way I'm going to become a stripper.
Yeah, you clearly didn't read the rest of the script, if there even was one.
I'm a mother. I have a baby.
Her lifeless, dead baby, which is made of plastic.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, Breen. She's lost her job because there were these evil corporate guys who do nothing except proclaim their plans to anyone who's close enough to listen. It's awesome stuff.
Now that we've paid off our fellow elected representatives in the legislature,
they're going to have an unfortunate accident.
We're very well connected. Just keep the gifts, drugs, and girls coming our way.
That's priceless, but check this out.
No! Don't cut off my ears!
Now the girls go to some local gangsters who are made up of a very random looking bunch, and some of the corporate guys are there as well, and here's some delightful examples of Breen's writing talents.
Hell yeah! I'll do her. Damn.
I get her first.
Hang on, I thought she wanted to be a stripper. He's just dragging her off around the corner like some $2 hooker. Oh, Breen. And what's with that guy? He looks like that freak from Independence Day who died, then magically came back for the shitty sequel. For some reason I imagine him to be Neil Breen's best and only friend. Here's another confusing scene that you won't get. The twins go to a business guy's house and spend all the time laughing non-stop, and this is my favourite part. No such thing as a second take in Neil Breen's world. Looks like she hit her head pretty hard there too. And she's still making a pig's ear of getting on that bloody inflatable. Think you're going to see boobs here? Think again. They're always out of shot, and the laughing continues to the point that you'll honestly mute the volume. This entire scene lasts for 4 minutes. I kid you not, it's beyond painful and awkward to view. Do you ever wonder sometimes, what am I doing with my life? Yeah? Well, just think about the actors in Neil Breen's films. You'll feel a lot better about yourself, guaranteed. So, more dream shots. Maybe the lady just didn't want to have Breen lying on her looking lovingly into her eyes, or she just wasn't paid enough and told him to wear a Halloween mask because, you know, it's probably more appealing than this.
Oh my god!
Now, every now and then we'll be blessed to hear Robot Jesus telling us about evil corporations and hacking government systems and metaphysical blah blah blah. Just like in Double Down! How amazing is that? Well, at least it's consistent. Consistently crap. Now he babbles on and on in scenes and he's no good at explaining things. At all. What he is good at though is comedy gold like this.
I've given them so much. Respect yourselves. Love nature.
Give that man all the Oscars.
This fucking sucks.
Right on, Sonny Jim. He throws in stock footage to pad out the film, but it's not used half as much as in Double Down. His budget has clearly increased from a sack of potatoes to 2 sacks of potatoes, and boy does it show. At times it feels like a promotional video for the area. Long drawn out shots of the mountains and desert, long drives down the Las Vegas Strip. It's agonising to watch, but it's like a car crash, you can't take your eyes away. Now, it's often said that he's a delusional filmmaker, but I totally disagree. I think he's on the ball. He knows exactly what's going on better than you or I. He's beyond aware. He really is a true robot Jesus with all knowledge and wisdom and talent in the universe. He just doesn't know how to make a good film, but hey, nobody's perfect. One of my favourite moments is when the gangsters are talking and then 2 of them fight, cue the others cheering with the long-haired hippie sounding like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then some badly dubbed voiceover tells them,
Leave him alone. We have business to do.
and I love that sudden cut right there. It's just pure Breen. Now that same guy later on gets beaten up for like a full-on minute.
I don't want any part of this.
I like what I see.
Before getting his finger cut off, and can you predict what kind of scream he does? Now is my top 5 random bullshit moments. Wheelchair Man is nearly hit by 2 punks. Breen turns up and not only makes their eyes bleed, but freezes them, and the old man is off like he's heard McDonald's are giving away free food before lockdown. Go on, lad! Number 2, the awkward moments of silence before someone plucks up the courage to speak their wooden dialogue.
It's more profitable not to find any cures.
We're all so sorry.
You sure are.
Number 3, the amount of crazy, I guess you could call it symbolism, but it's just random stuff in random places like crosses in the desert or dolls' heads in the desert. But hey, I reviewed a film called Grim Weekend with dolls' heads in the fridge. It doesn't make it a cleverly layered, symbolised movie, Neil Breen.
We're looking for her. Susan!
Number 4, girls don't know what bras are in the Neil Breen universe, aka his deluded mind. But his brilliant filmmaking skills just somehow managed to prevent tops flapping open too far. Those extra long shots are probably in Neil Breen's private collection and are very, very well worn down. Number 5, that scream, which is used over and over. And here's a Breeny bonus. Robot Jesus gives a dying rose to the lady who sacked the stripper and says,
"Don't give up."
Breen powers up the rose. She looks amazed because Neil Breen is standing in her presence. The rose is alive and Breen is gone, which she doesn't seem to notice, but you know, it is a nice rose after all. Then he's back and says,
"Don't give up. Don't give up."
He didn't even open his mouth. Just what? Why does he? Oh, just figure it out for yourselves. Fuck you, Neil Breen.
This fucking sucks.
You're goddamn right. This film is actually so bad that my laptop gave up the ghost. I'm not even kidding. Final nail in the coffin for it. That must be the third laptop I've gone through while doing Shitcase Cinema. Oh, Breen, I smashed up my laptop. I'm just like you.
Oh dear.
So the woman's boyfriend, I think, decides to join the gang.
I want to join your gang.
And for whatever reason, he's killed. Then she's walking along and the old wheelchair man gives her a toy that the dead plastic baby threw away, and apparently it's as easy as that to find true love. Well, and having Breen make you younger and giving you your ability to walk again, but still, it's pretty easy stuff. Man, Breen's the master of movie making, no bullshit. Then she's upset by seeing him dead, but I thought that she was with the ex-old wheelchair man with cancer. You know, I can't even keep up with the twins. Breen, what are you doing to my brain? I mean, this is some messed up shit either way. Look, I've had enough. I just give up, okay? So it ends with everybody just dying on crosses, and Breen goes to the desert in his truck, and the other twin runs after him because who wouldn't want to be with a robot Jesus from space who looks like Neil Breen? The only good thing to come out of this pandemic lockdown recently was giving the world more time to discover and enjoy Neil Breen. Now, if there's a cure, he is it. He's legit, man. He didn't capture lightning in a bottle once, which many of us can only dream of doing. He's caught lightning in a bottle many times. Words just fail me. So, what's the gist of the movie? Well, it's unclear, but I think in amongst the madness, there is a message there about being better people and respecting the environment and the natural world, which is all good, it's commendable. But can I sum up the movie in a nutshell? No, I can't. Would I recommend you to watch the movie in full? Oh, absolutely. The man does it again, proving he's no fluke. He truly is Robot Jesus, and he is here. Now. Maybe. 10 out of 10. I couldn't even do that with a straight face. This'll do. 10 out of 10. Man, Neil Breen, man. Don't know where to find this shit. Jack Stigmata. Production values, Neil Breen.